Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bloxy, and today I'll be teaching you how to make shellshockers renders using Blender. Okay, that rhymed. So anyway, like and subscribe in the next 4.65 seconds or you will receive nothing. Nothing is gonna happen. Okay, these intros are so bad. So anyway, I'll be teaching you how to make the best shellshockers renders. So this is an updated version, so yeah. It's updated because the other ones are just not updated. And yes. So what we'll be doing first is explaining you what you need and what you don't need. And next, you basically just have to make the render. And third, we'll be just exporting everything. So let's get started. So the first step is to yeet the default cube out of existence. So you press on the default cube, you press right click, and you just delete it. RIP default cube. Okay, next we will just do the same with this line kind of thing. So you press on the circle, you press right click, and you just delete it. So yeah, next you'll be going into your file section, click on your files and open, and no, you'll click append. Actually, you'll press append. You go into your pictures side, then you go into your shellshockers 3D models, and here the link will be in the description down below, so don't worry about that. You click on weapons and you select which weapon you want as the render. So the crack shot is the most common one, I guess. So I'm going to take the M24 and double click on it. Now go to object, double click. Then you'll be pressing egg and hold control and press hands, and hold control and press any skin you want. For this video, I'm just going to be using the albino, and yeah, click append. So now you'll be wondering, what is that? That's just so small. Well, you could zoom with your scroll wheel, and after you do that, you wanna press untick and tick, untick and tick, untick, tick, untick, tick for everything. You have to unlock the camera for all the things. Then you click on your camera and you go to this filtering button and you press on this button, and these have to be enabled. Okay, so the next thing is you'll be asking, why is everything gray? So you have to go up here to these 4 circle kind of things and press on the third one. That will make it white, and we'll work with that later. So the next thing is you'll be asking, what is this? Should we eat this too? Well, no, this is the camera that we'll be using. So if you press on the camera, you'll be redirected with this. And this is basically how the render at the end is going to look like. So you want it to be zoomed more, right? So you can press and just hold with the mouse button and drag it. And then if you go to the camera view, you'll see that that looks much better. But you still want to turn it around, right? So first what you want to do is move the camera to that side. You have to press on the camera and go here to this move thing. Then if you have not done this before, this might look really complicated for you, so don't worry, you got this. So you just move it right over there. I think that's a nice position. And yeah, you have to basically get it to the right position. So suppose this, then you have to see that's actually going downwards, so that's not how you should do. So you have to make it a little bit more up, and I think you should move it more in this way. So try and get what's best for you. And after that, you'll just keep moving. You have to get the right position. That's basically it. Okay, just got Discord notification. Lol. Okay. So Now you can check your camera if it's all right or something. Then you can zoom to check. That's not okay. So you're going to make it up. You'll be zooming to the right position. And once you're in the right position, okay, so that looks good, but we want to make it a little bit, we have to unzoom this a little bit. Okay, so this is like really good. Oh, I don't really, wait, what? Okay. Yeah, this looks really good. So, yeah. So now that we're here, now you want to get some color to the egg, right? So what we'll be doing is you have to press on the actual gun. You could also do it via here. And then you go here to the shading tab. And you can actually just make it like so that you can see the gun. Next, you go here to the ball which says material. And if you've not done this before, this might look a little bit overwhelming. But don't worry, I'm here to help you. So anyway, you click on this minus button where it says Fong1. Click on new. And now you're here with this like kind of weird looking thing. You don't have to worry about that because it's going to be super easy. Click on surface where it says surface and search for glossy. Next, click on color. And this is the place where it gets a little bit outdated. People search for vertex color and it doesn't work. And they actually changed it to color attribute. So press on color attribute. And yeah, now you see we got some color to it. Let's go a little bit this way. Yes. Yeah, now you see the albino has color. Next, you press on the egg. And here we just don't do the delete or anything. Here we just go to base color and change it to any color we want. So yeah, I think I will choose this light purple for existence. Yeah, this looks good. And yeah, then once you do that, this looks pretty much done. But next you need to get some lighting. So go back to your layout tab and go fix the lighting a little bit. So go to your camera view. Next, go to add and press light point. Then you have to move the light point to where you want to have it. So I want some lighting over there. Next, you can actually resize it. And if you do it like that, yeah. So next, you have to make another light point. And you can again make it as big as you want and move it over there. And you can make as many light points as you want. I'd recommend you making it in the place where it doesn't have so much light, just to make it a little bit brighter. And yeah. Next, you want to go and click on the one light and go here to data and change the power to 100 watts because then it'll get a little bit more brighter. Do that with all light points. So you're just going to repeat that over and over again. And as you're done, you can also change the color of it. But I would not mess with that right now because I have some other tricks to help you. Next, we'll be doing something really cool. So if you want to have like a reload animation, you have to press the space bar and pause in the right minute where you want to, and press space again basically where you want to stop. So this looks good. And now what you want to do is basically just press on the gun again. And this is going to give like a glow. So go here to render properties. Press on bloom. and take this arrow thing and go to color. Now you can change this color to anything. Suppose you want this color, I'm going to put it on the dark purple and put the intensity maybe to like 60 or something like that. Yeah, like that. And you can also change the radius. I would just make it like this much probably. You can also like just mess around with it. So yeah. And next, I think you have to go here, depth of field. Or no, actually just don't mess with that. Yeah. So you can just check for what you want to then do. So, oh yeah, and also go here to this world button and press the surface and do it to transparent. And yes. Then what you'll be doing is you're gonna go here and yeah, so I think you're pretty much done. So yeah, you're now pretty much done. But if you want to add hats to your character, you can also do that. But you have to unzoom your camera a little bit for that. And then you can add a hat by pressing File, Import, FBX. Then you can go to your place where you have saved the 3D models, click on Hat, and just choose whatever hat you want. I think the easy ones would be maybe, I'm gonna take the, I'm just gonna take the toxic green one. Click import. And yeah, so this is the toxic green one. And the same thing as the gun, you just click on shading. And you can now click this. And just get yourself, go glossy and change the color to color attribute. Boom. There you go. Easy. Actually, I want to change the color of the egg to a slightly more like greenish vibe. Yeah. That looks good. So, great. I guess now you're done. You can go to your layout and go to your camera. And when that looks right to you, you can click on the render button and click render image. And now you're in the Blender render. And oh my god, look how cool that just looks. That just looks so good. And now to actually save the image, click on image, click on save as, go to your files where you want to save your render. Yeah, you can also create your own file for that. And now you just type in, for example, toxic green mask. I always like to do this. It's optional. And this albino and 24. Yeah, something like that. And just click save as image. And boom, now you have your transparent render. You can use this in any background you want. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my new videos, which I'm going to be making in the future. And road to 1K, and goodbye, guys.